We have 3 days left of the transfer window. We haven't made any signings since last time we saw each other, but we have £120 million to spend. Unfortunately, Mbappe, Ronaldo, Haaland and Messi are all not interested in joining a Europa League 2 club. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 22nd episode of the FM21 Jürgen Klopp Challenge with Brighton, where today we are playing against Leeds and Tottenham. But the reason you're all here is because the transfer window is wrapping up. So we will be making some deals in today's episode. Well, hopefully making some deals as we have a lot of money left to spend. But as I said before, not a lot of people to spend it on. Like, there's no one in our scouts that come out as incredible world-class signings. Even if I go all the way to doubtful, no one's like insane for their price, you know. Like, it just doesn't work out that way for us at the moment. So we're feeling, Militao, scouting him, maybe he's going to be incredible. But we'll keep looking. We'll see what happens in the last few days of the transfer window. But for now, we're refocusing on the league. But before we go over what has happened since last time we saw each other, make sure you do smash the like button on today's episode, as well as subscribing to the Brighton FM YouTube channel so that you don't miss the Football Manager 2022 content that's going to be coming your way. Yes, I'm starting to say that because it is coming up very soon. I've realised very quickly that we're probably not going to get this series done. So if the beta of Football Manager comes out before we finish the series, I'll probably just simulate the last season or like the last two seasons. So, you know, I want to be straight in there on the day, pumping out the beta for you guys. So, although I'm loving the save, I think I have left it a wee bit late in the FM. Yeah, but that's my bad. That's my bad. Hopefully, you're gonna give us 10 likes. No, that's too much. 8 likes on today's video anyway. And we'll go over what we have done since last time we saw each other. We've managed to go through to the group stage of the Europa Cup 2. This is the teams that we are facing. Besiktas, really the only one I know, so I'm pretty confident we'll be getting out of that group. We drew against Burnley, and that's the only other game we played actually. But it was again unlucky. Like, look at our XG in comparison to theirs. It keeps happening. It genuinely keeps happening. This Chelsea game we should have won. The Brentford game we should have won. We're undefeated, but we're just slipping on the last few seconds here and there. I'm hoping it doesn't happen today. This is the team that we're going with for the match. Not so many links anymore, but that's because we've got new faces in who I think are going to do incredibly well. Oh yeah, and our goalkeeper, still not sold. He's in talks, and I've kept delaying it because I'm not sure if I actually want to get rid of him, because I have so much money. Like, I don't need to get rid of our starting goalkeeper for 40 million, but if we can find a better goalkeeper, I'll happily sell him for 40 million, because he's not like an insane goalkeeper. But unfortunately, no one's really coming up, and I'll give you guys a good story here. The main person I want to sign is Dean Henderson. He looks like the best option. He's English, you know, he's got some experience. He's a decent player. And the first time I tried to negotiate with him, I didn't have the money and the wages to try and negotiate. Then the second time, I agreed a fee, got that all sorted, and then I accidentally pressed walk away. So he doesn't really want to talk to us anymore. Maybe we just won't be selling that goalkeeper, and maybe we won't be making any more signings for the transfer window, but I shouldn't say that because I want you to keep watching this video. But for now, let's submit the team, and let's go into the first game of today's episode. Leeds United, away from home. We had a good run against them in the second to last game of the year last year. I think it was a 1-0 win. It wasn't a bad performance at all. I'm hoping for a win here because we've drawn 3 games and only won 1. Really should have won all 4. We should be top of the table, but unfortunately it's not the way the cookies crumbled. Let's make sure the cookie crumbles in the right way for us today. We're not getting the ball there, and there's the cookie crumbling the wrong way, unfortunately. Kent trying to run past Ward-Prowse, but he's having none of it, and he takes him down. Adeyemi on this right-hand side, doing very well still in the league. Cuts inside, goes all the way, and nearly scores at the end of it. That was a brilliant run by a very, very promising youngster, and I am so excited that we brought him into the club. I'd say he's the best signing I've made. I'd say in this save. Honestly, he's so good already, and I'm hoping he only gets better in the future. almost getting onto the ball there, but unfortunately the pass didn't quite have enough juice. And now Kent is running at us, shoots well wide of the post though. Nothing too concerning for our goalkeeper in between the sticks, but we get a chance straight afterwards. Aguine pumping it forward, trying to find someone, and Adeyemi does get his head onto it, but not really putting it in the right position at all. Not to fear though, Kent's running at us, and if he's doing anything like he did last time, we'll be absolutely fine, and that's exactly what he's done. Don't mind that at all. Statistically speaking, it's been a pretty dull affair, even though we've seen 3 highlights. So I want to see a wee bit more from us going forward. I want to see a wee bit more from Edouard today. I think if he doesn't score in this game, I'm going to start to get a wee bit nervous, because I don't think he scored at all this year. And Adeyemi, he's playing well up top. I'm forcing him out onto the right hand side for now. But I don't know how much longer I can keep doing it unless Edouard starts giving me a reason to keep playing him. Right now, he's not doing that. Adeyemi is doing that. So we'll have to see what happens in this game. And Lamptey pumping it forward. But again, giving it away to the Leeds players. And they're playing well enough to be able to score. They've been all over us. And once again, they force a save, this time from an offside position. I think going into half-time, we have been the side on the back foot for most of the game, and we need to shake it up a wee bit, whether that's going to be a substitute that's going to do it, whether it's going to be a tactical change. I think it's going to start off with a tactical change. So I'm going to tell them I'm far from pleased with the performance, and we're going to go to a positive mentality. I feel like that might help us unlock the defence a wee bit more, get some more opportunities, get some free-flowing passing moves created. And is it going to happen here? We're not starting with the ball, but I'm confident that we're going to get it back at some point. There we go. Adeyemi, he gets it. He's got the pace to burn. Is he going in himself? He isn't. Finds Benny. Well, I called him Benny. Emi Buendia. And it's been put into the back of the net. That is brilliant from Adeyemi. Let's not take anything away from the finish, though. But he's picked up the ball, single-handedly gone past all these defenders, realised he can't go any further, cuts it back. Buendia's got the ability to put it into the back of the net. I was about to say top corner. It wasn't really top corner, but I don't mind. As long as it ended up in the back of the net, that's the important thing. And he's back on the ball again, playing it into Ruben Neves. Over to Adeyemi. He's gotten an assist, and he can't quite get the goal. I would really expect him to be finishing that one. Left, right, and centre, but not happened for him on that occasion. Jack Grealish on the left-hand side. Not having a great day at the office, unfortunately. We'll see what happens in this highlight, but I think he might be making way. I'm not sure if the inverted inside... it's inverted winger. I don't know if that's the right position for him. Maybe I should be playing him as a inside forward. You know, we'll give him a crack, because I feel bad. I feel like I'm not giving him the best opportunity if I'm not playing him in the right role, in the right position. So we'll see what he can do for another, 10 minutes, but... if he doesn't do much, he probably is going to have to make way. Only 25 minutes to go in this one, and we have turned it back around well and truly in the driver's seat right now. Seen a lot of opportunities for us in the second half. One of them going in the back of the net, of course. But with only 15 minutes to go, I don't know if we're going to be adding to that tally. Although we could be doing it here through this opportunity, or Leeds could be scoring in, making it another draw. I don't want another draw. I think it could be another draw. Kent has scored. And that is really not what we wanted to see at this point in time in the game. Oh, no. Okay, we're going attacking. Salcedo's coming on the left-hand side. McAllister also got the fresh legs up there. Edouard's barely done anything all game, so I don't think he's going to be starting for too much longer. Do not score now. Thank goodness, we've cleared it away, but it's straight back out to them. And they're in the right area. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm very frightened right now. Cleach playing it into Phillips. Someone win it back. Get a counter-attack started for us. It doesn't look like we're getting a counter-attack started. Kent, Rodrigo. Oh, no. Oh, no. Thank goodness it's been saved. Thank goodness. 10 minutes to go. Are we going to get a late winner? I'm going very attacking. That's not what I'm meant to be doing. Well, obviously, we've got some holes in defence. I apologise about that, boys and girls. McAllister's running forward, though. Is this a real highlight? I hope it is, because he's actually in a good position. He keeps going, and it's a great tackle by the defender. Salcedo, don't give up on hope. He's given up on hope. That was a terrible shot, mate. 5 minutes to go in this one. I'm rounding, but it's about 5 minutes. Well, in the time it took me to say that, it's now 4 minutes. And it's them on the ball. A free kick, plays it in. Can we get it back? Take it off Kent. Take it off Kent. He hits the woodwork and it goes out of play. Thank goodness. I'm making my last sub. And it's going to be Neil Maupay to come on for Edouard. Super sub in the last few seconds. Can he score? Can he make himself a hero? Can he end the stupid draw drought? Potentially. There's one last chance. do not concede. I don't want to end the draw drought with a loss. Please. Please don't end it with a loss. We could be ending it. No, we could be ending it with a win. No, it could be ended with a loss. They've got it straight back. And it's Cliche on the ball. Playing it into Kent, their goal scorer. Lamptey almost gets the ball, but doesn't quite. It's gone in. It's offside. I was going to say, that has got to be offside. I was about to say, he has got to be offside there. And for some reason, it's not even gone to VAR. He was so confident. He's just... Yeah, okay. There's a good reason why he was so confident. He just stuck his flag up. But that's it. Game, set, and match. It's another... I don't swear on this channel, but another something draw. I'm something sick of it. It's something ridiculous. I am actually sick of it though. Like, there's no point. Well, there is a lot of point getting points. You know, there's 1 point, but like, I think this Leeds one's the first one where I can honestly say a draw is probably a fair result. It's just the fact that that's all we've been getting. It's literally all we've been getting, apart from that one game. I don't need draws. I feel like Ted Lasso right now. I'm currently watching that, by the way. It's a brilliant series. Brilliant series. Go check it out if you haven't. But 7 games unbeaten. Doesn't feel like it, boys and girls. But this is where we have to move on and make some transfers to cheer ourselves up. Am I going to find anyone good? I really hope so. I don't know what position to improve. Oh, this is all stuff I'll do off camera. I can't lie to you, boys and girls. I genuinely thought I wasn't going to do any business in this transfer window. But I can't really help myself. So, going over what we've done, it's quite a bit. Just starting off with the sales, we've gotten rid of... Oh, I forgot to cover this. So, Talo's left the club on loan, and we also got rid of Al March. So, you know, exciting stuff. I then sold Coupon Miners. And I know that £40 million for an elite midfielder, when to be fair, we don't have that many elite midfielders in the club, seems like a rash decision. But he sucked. He just was pretty bad for us. I mean, he played 26 games, got 2 assists, 6.82 rating. I know he's got potential, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Never been a fan of him. Even when I had him in the Manchester City save, he wasn't good, so he's left the club. Bissouma's also gone out on loan, and I'm hoping that he will get more match time than he would have gotten here at AC Milan, which is a pretty good place to get some match time. Now in the transfers, we brought Schläger, and again, this, I don't know, I make signings and then I like really look at them, and I'm like, did I need to do that? But to be fair, I had £100 million, so it's kind of hard not to justify it. £31 million for this man, and he looks pretty good. He's going to be a great rotation option. I think he's pretty similar to Bissouma in ability, but for the price we paid for him, I feel like it's just intelligent to make this deal, because we'll be able to sell him for a profit in the future if he does end up sucking. So I'm happy with the signing, and I'm happy to have him at the club. But the next player that we've brought in, I am absolutely thrilled to have at the club. However, I'm a bit confused about what to do tactically now, to be honest. Declan Rice, he's joined us for only £36 million up front, £34.5 million, but could actually move up to £51 million. We all know who Declan Rice is. He's brilliant. He's got potential. He's got the ability right now. And I think that is justifiable to get rid of Coupon Miners. But they also have Ruben Neves, who is, I would say, equally as good and has an equal amount of ability and probably an equal amount of potential. So I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to start Rice and have Ruben Neves on the bench, but it's hard to justify. You know, Ward-Prowse also is probably like potentially on the chopping block, but he's in fine form right now. Yeah, I've just got too many good players. Like, Schlager is lucky to even be on the bench. We've had to drop Dominguez. He's unhappy because we brought in so many players. Yeah, I have a transfer problem, boys and girls. And the scary thing is, we still have £90 million. What's a man meant to do with all that money? But since last time we saw each other, in terms of matches played, we lost the game against West Ham. So we're not going into this game against Tottenham in fine form. However, we are going into the game with a better squad than we had before. And I'm looking forward to getting a win tonight. Our first win on camera this year. This is the team that we're going with. Declan Rice needs a squad number. What number? 5. 5 makes sense for Declan Rice. That's like, you know, defender-ish sort of vibe. I think that suits him. Makes sense to me. And let's take a look at the Tottenham side that we are going for. Oh, yeah. No, didn't end up finding a goalkeeper. That was good. So I just rejected the offer in the end. So no change in between the sticks. But I'm more than happy to keep it that way until we find a better goalkeeper. Not, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep him around. And Eni Buendia is starting this game at right wing. And he's playing well already. Getting it through to Jack Grealish. Don't miss it. He doesn't miss it. And after just 9 minutes, we have gotten our first goal of the game to put us 1-0 up against Tottenham. What a finish by Grealish. But I'm very surprised how Buendia is not getting an assist for that. It must have been tackled. Yeah, no, he's not actually made that pass. It's been tackled into him. But Grealish has done everything he needed there to put it into the back of the net. I think playing him as an inside forward going to work well. I hope that Adeyemi plays well up top as well, because I can't justify starting Edouard. He's just not scoring goals at the moment, which is pretty painful to watch. And Adeyemi, he keeps scoring goals no matter where I put him, so more than happy to have him up top, but very quickly will change it if he doesn't score very soon in this game. However, it looks like we could have an opportunity as the goalkeeper plays it into Aguene, out to Lamptey, and he's just kept a hold of it. That's great pace for him. And Adeyemi's in, and Adeyemi scores. That is why we have him up front. I'm sorry, Edouard, you're probably not making a lot of appearances this year, because this system seems to be working very well. Why waste him on the wing when he's so good up top? We're 2-0 up against Tottenham Hotspur. And I'm praying we don't let this one slip. We're through on goal again. Jack Grealish to make it 3-0. He's done it. It's got to be game, set and match now against Tottenham Hotspur. I know it's a couple of years in the future. I know that, the team might be slightly worse than it is in real life, but they've still got Harry Kane, Son Heung-min, Locatelli, and Ndombele. No, their team is just as good as it is in real life. We're just bossing them. We're showing a level of ability, and we're on the attack once again. Adeyemi back in. Lamptey's in goal, and he doesn't quite finish his dinner though. That would have been a serious amount of icing on top of the cake if we managed to score a goal with Lamptey, but unfortunately it doesn't happen. I think we're going to have to accept that at halftime we're only going to be 3-0 up. I know it's a tough pill to swallow, boys and girls. Declan Rice, fine tackle there to get it out of play and hopefully send us 3-0 up to halftime. There we go. Clinical performance by the boys, and a brilliant performance by Jack Grealish on the left-hand side. No one assisting his goals. Each one been from great anticipation and great dribbling and great finishing from the man to put ourselves 3-0 up. Love it from the man. Declan Rice, currently on his debut, switches it out. And he's almost created a goal-scoring opportunity for us there. Owen can't quite tuck it into the bottom corner. And actually, I've decided that Owen and Tierney, pretty similar, and the fact that we actually own Owen makes me more inclined to start him. Don't get me wrong, Tierney's a great player. He's actually the only player that's not registered for our Europa League squad, because he's the only player that wouldn't really complain if we did that because he's on loan. But with 30 minutes to go, I think I might actually give Tierney a bit of a run on that left-hand side, and let's give Schlager his Premier League debut as well. See what he can do in midfield. I mean, he's realistically not got a lot to do. We've already won this game. It's all over Red Rover, boys and girls, but I'm more than happy to see another one go into the back of the net or see a good defensive performance. He's on the man right now, but he couldn't get it up in his face enough to get it off him. And Porto is running down the right wing. He's got a lot of pace, this man. He gets past Tierney. He's still getting past Tierney, even though Tierney got back in to defend. It's coming to Harry Kane, and it's gone off the woodwork. And I would like to see a clean sheet here today. Not only would a win be great, a clean sheet would be beautiful, considering the fact that I don't know if we've gotten a single clean sheet this year. That makes me really want a clean sheet now, especially after the great performance that our goalkeeper had last year, second in the Golden Glove race. So, yeah, we know we can get clean sheets. It's just unfortunately not happening today. But I'll tell you what is happening today. Jack Grealish is getting his hat-trick because he's just been brought down in the area. He's got to be taking this penalty to get the hat-trick after this performance. Mate, he's on fire. Hopefully this will help propel him forward. It is a penalty. I wasn't even confused about that one. That's got to be a penalty. It is Jack Grealish stepping up, and it is Jack Grealish scoring to give himself 3 goals in the game, 4 goals of the season. And this man is turning into an absolute hero of the football club, and I love the fact that we have brought him in. From a relegated Aston Villa side, he has bounced back straight away, and we might not be done just yet as the goalkeeper clears it out, almost finds Adeyemi, but it eventually comes to Buendia, who puts it over to Adeyemi. 5-0? Oh, 5-0. 5-0. We are a good football team, boys and girls. And I told you that there was just a level of unluckiness in the performance that led to us getting all these draws. And now it is well and truly showing with a bit of clinical form, a bit of luck. If 2.92 XG does suggest that there is, a sprinkle of luck in there. But I think that on the whole, everyone has played well today. And we're bringing McAllister off as our final substitute just because he's looking a bit tired. And Dele Alli has a bit of runaround time against his former side. Let's see what we can do in this last highlight. Are we going to make it 6-0? If we make it 6-0, it's just embarrassing. It's great for the goal difference as well, actually. Dele Alli playing it back to Schlager into Adeyemi. Are we getting 2 hat-tricks today? No, we're not, unfortunately. It could still happen, but I don't think it's happening with shots like that. 1 minute of additional time goes by straight away, and it's actually leading to one more chance. Adeyemi, hat-trick could be on the cards, mate. Schlager into Rice. Adeyemi unselfishly plays the ball to his teammate, but doesn't quite make his way to him. Oh, don't concede now, boys. I want the clean sheet. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle, ref. It's game, set, and match. Don't concede. Please don't concede. Porto puts it in. Harry Kane, Son. Oh, we've conceded. Oh, no. Ref, can you not see the time? They were... Why did we have to concede, man? We've just won 5-1 and I'm mad. How am I mad? That's just disappointing, though. We got to have a wee bit more ability about us to make sure that doesn't happen again, because I don't think we've gotten a clean sheet this year. Great performance by Jackie Grealish, even though he's not happy about me saying that. Come on, let's see. In terms of the Premier League, yep, we haven't gotten a clean sheet. So that's something to focus on in the future. But for now, we're up in 7th place, undefeated in the Premier League, and we just beat Tottenham Hotspur by a significant margin. I can't remember the scoreline for a second. 5-1. 5-1 performance. And that is a brilliant way to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button. We will be covering the Europa League 2 in the next episode. I imagine by playing against Norwich and this team. I'm not completely sure, but we'll do something of the sort, and I hope you're back for it. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching once again, and I will see you all later.